lovely lot. Today the set's around these cherry charms that you can see here. I'm going to use Moyra and a couple of glitters from the Glitter Fairy, which is Ruby, and Nail's Red Mylar. So first of all, I'm coming in with this beautiful red from Moyra, and I'm going to put that at the cuticle area and then just whiz it down the tip. But I am going to put the glitter on top, so I'm going to come in with Ruby from the Glitter Fairy first, followed by the Red Mylar from Nails, and sprinkle that on top. Now, I've had these cherry charms. It's an AliExpress, definitely, and it must have been the end of 2019. I saw them scrolling through charms. I think I was looking for Christmas ones. And I just thought they were so cute, because although you put in, say, Christmas charms for instance, you know, it comes up with all sorts, doesn't it? So yeah, I think it was like a pack of 10, and it was definitely last year. So I haven't used them, so I thought, right, okay, autumn time, gonna use the red, definitely love the red, and I'll use these cherries. So I wanted to do the set around that. It's built around those charms, but exactly what I was going to do, same as usual, guys, you know, I put it all out and I just make it up as I go along. Nothing too planned, to be honest. I'm going to do a marble on this nail here. I have two reds from Moyra, a dark and a light, and then the white from Moyra. So I've double dipped into the darker red and the white, and I'm going to put it nice and neat around that cuticle area. And then, as usual, I will come in with the beads, just making sure my sides are nice and in. Try and keep that shape as much as possible. You guys know how much I don't like filing. So I'm coming in with my wet beads, so I think I'll come in with white first. And then I'm going to dip into the red. And I think I used the brighter red here, then I used the clear, and then on the next one I used the darker red. So I do the darker red, the white and the clear. So brushing to a point, and I'm going to just swirl it up, down, up. Now red and white together, if you mix it too much it just goes pink. You do have to be really careful, so obviously this is why I'm working slower. This is all in real time, guys. I'm just going to thread a bit of white through to break up that red. It was really dominating, but as you guys know, Moyra is really dominating. It's so pigmented. So like I said, I'm going to use those other three colours again, and I'm going to marble that at the tip. Now once I'm happy with that, I'm going to come in with that glitter. I'm going to use Ruby. I'm going to do 2 strips of that. Now I'll tell you what I found in my drawer. It was a glitter mix, but it had little red stilettos, red lips, silver tinsel, and what I've done is pick out the lips. So I thought the cherry and the lips would go really well together. So I've picked out the cherry lips, and I am going to put a few of those on this nail as well. So I'm just placing them strategically where I want them, where I think they'll look, you know, aesthetically pleasing to the eye, as they would say. Makes me sound dead posh, doesn't it? Well, I'm not, you guys know that. Okay guys, so next I'm coming in with the extension powder from Moyra. I'm going to do a full nail, and I am going to build my nail with this. This is the only one I'm not going to clear cap. Going to come in with that second bead. I'm going to fade it back and pull it up to the tip. So once I've patted that all into place, make sure it's all where it should be, so the sides are in and it's all blended. I'm then going to come in with that darker red shade from Moyra, and I'm going to put this on the pointer finger. If you remember, I used the bright red on the little finger, and instead of the ruby glitter on this finger, I'm just going to use the mylar, and I'm going to put it in the cuticle area. So I'm going to swap it around a bit. Just going to make sure that that red's all nicely covered and where I want it. I'll keep coming in with those beads till I get the coverage that I want, and then I will come in with that mylar. So again, just putting a little bit around that cuticle area, moving it around and fading it up before coming in with a few of those lips from that glitter mix. I will separate it and just add the lips to this set. Then guys, once I'm happy with the placement of everything, I'm going to clear cap all 4 nails here. I'm then going to file and buff them off camera, and then I'm going to add these cherry charms. So for those of you that watch my channel, you'll know that I use a jewellery gel called Stick It from Ugly Duckling, and I apply a little bit of that where I want the charms to sit. I'm using an eyelash, don't know what they call it, to be honest. I don't know what they call it. I know it's for lashes. It's like a cotton buddy thing, isn't it? Or a swab stick, something like that. Anyway, I use those and I apply that. I'm then coming in with an old gel brush that's got gel cleanse on it. I'm going to smooth that jewellery gel out so there's no lumpy bumpy bits when they're finished, and we get a nice smooth finish. I also want to keep the bulk of that gel in the middle, so when I push that charm down into that gel, it's going to come up the side and it's going to cushion it into place. Now this jewellery gel, when I put it in the lamp, it will cure with a tacky layer, and I don't want that. Trying to go around these charms without getting top coat all over it, it can be really messy, it can dull the shine, so I go in with top coat. So once the jewellery gel's in place, it's nice and smooth, I'm going to come in with a top coat all over that nail, and I'll do that on both where the jewellery charms, cherry things are going to go. You know what I mean. So anyway, the reason I do this is so that once it's cured, I'm not going to have a tacky layer and this nail will be finished. So all I need to do is pick up these cherry charms, pop it into place, push it down into that gel. Once I'm happy with the placement of both of these, I can then pop it in the lamp for a double cure, because there's quite a bit on there because these are quite chunky. So by pushing them in, it will keep it in place, and it will also help to take away any sharp edges because it'll have that gel around it. Out the lamp, we're now going to top coat the rest of these nails. Then guys, that's the end of this video. I really do hope you've enjoyed our little nail play today. If you have, would you mind taking a moment and hitting that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Thanks for watching guys, until next time, bye.